A tie vote at City Hall almost derailed an affordable housing project's construction by the Cross-Cultural Learners Center. With more on the issue in dispute, here's Daryl Newcombe.
A dispute over 2 words in the Development Charges Act brought the Cross-Cultural Learner Center to City Hall, appealing a bill for a 24-story affordable housing project in the Old East Village.
We've never contemplated that the Doorway to Dreams project would not qualify for a full exemption.
CCLC appealed city staff's decision to only exempt $1.4 million in development charges for 75 affordable units, and bill the agency $3.1 million in development charges on the market rent units. Staff argued the DC Act only permits full exemptions for nonprofit agencies whose, quote, primary objective is housing.
The primary or the main objective of the organization is why the development wasn't passed.
The agency argued that housing is a critical part of settlement services for newcomers to Canada, and 90% of its capital assets are housing.
I'm convinced that, given the discussion we've heard today, the primary objective for CCLC is housing.
A motion to support staff and dismiss CCLC's complaint divided councillors.
Motion fails 3-3.
That tie vote and the ambiguity it created for the project raised a lot of eyebrows in council chambers and may have prompted a couple council members to change their votes. A follow-up motion to approve the full exemption prompted several councillors to explain why their positions would be changing, despite concerns about setting a precedent for future disputes.
I view housing maybe more on permanency side. I think with settlement services, a lot of it's more on a more temporary basis.
Motion carries 6-0.
Mayor Josh Morgan will speak to the housing minister about clarifying the Development Charges Act by explaining what a nonprofit's primary objective is.
$3 million decision based on the interpretation of 2 words in the Act is not the greatest position to be in.
Council will make a final decision about the exemption January 20th. Daryl Newcombe, CTV News.